Hello everybody, I wanted to go over my day one Virgo Cup rounds. I'm just going to show the first five and just kind of give you guys a brief overview of my experience and just how I think people kind of overreact and overestimate just how poorly people make their Umas, and for the most part they just use Umas from prior cups. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you this full clip. It is muted. I had a few people on Discord on a call. It's 15 minutes long, so I'm just going to kind of walk you through it. I think I do bring up a few Umas that were particularly strong. So you'll see during the clips, but I like to overreact on everything that I do. I always expect people to have some crazy Umas that have 4 gold skills, 5 regular, 3 greens, and 3 ultimates, and like that Leo Platinum right there. It kind of freaked me out because I saw Leo Platinum. I'm pretty sure I looked at their Umas. I'm going to just talk you right here. The weight is pretty low, so I felt more confident. The speed was not maxed, and I thought, okay, I'm going to win this because I have a really strong Dodo and Mayano. But, we don't know. I did also do a race where I hosted 3 races, and I had some S tier talkies, and I beat them. So I felt pretty confident that going into the Virgo Cup, at least for round 1 and round 2, I should be secure for the most part, but I wasn't too sure. So sorry about me moving my head a lot. I mean, when I'm by myself talking or with somebody, I like to move around. That's sort of my way of just kind of killing time. So I think that's just what I'm doing. And I believe at this point, I was just more so saying like my Dodo and Mayano are 4 to 6, but they have Speed Star and no stopping me. So if they proc that, I should be very fine. That Taki had Gormon. I don't know what they were doing, but had their choice. My Dodo is probably the best I could make it, so seeing it come to 3rd and moving upwards made me super stoked about it. Speed Star activate, that is great. I don't think no stopping me proc, but that's fine. It's a very low chance. They're dueling, and from this point onwards, I think my Dodo does take the W, or is it Mayano? I don't know which one, because they're both good. But I do see that Taki moving up, so that had me nervous. I think that was a decent Taki, but not maxed out speed. And yeah, that was the first one with Mayano and Dodo first and second. I don't know what my vodka was doing, but that was a pretty average Taki. I mean, it's not crazy. I don't expect that to win for finals unless they have some really bad players they're fighting. I was checking the Saiyan Sky, seeing what her stats were. These are really mediocre, nothing special about it. This Taki, again, it's got 3rd, and this was crazy. It had 2 recovery skills. I don't know if this is for like, Libra, but they're playing the wrong cup. My vodka being 7th place wasn't ideal. I was a little upset because I made a very strong vodka and just I wanted to make it to a top 3, but you will see as these rounds go on, and the ones that I don't show, Mayano had 9 times out of the 20 races she was outside of the top 3. I don't have ramp up or it's on the gold skill, so I don't know if that's hurting her in these races because Dodo has it and so does vodka, but I didn't check any of the stats. I think they were like mediocre, but I might show at the end. So let's see how that goes. And let me know if you guys like this. If you guys like this commentary over doing the video, because I'd rather just kind of talk about my mistakes or my concerns for the races. But as you see here, there is that's not a runaway San Suzuka. So I don't know, but 3 front runners. I mean, they are dead. Dead. That Taki is getting good. I don't think I looked at it because it wasn't A+, or maybe it was, but I wasn't too really concerned. Or at the very least, I didn't check. I didn't want to check. I just wanted to just do the race, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't something that I was bothered with. Seeing my Dodo and Mayano 7 to 6 kind of bothered me. My vodka is on 9th place. That just kind of upset me. And then my Dodo is just cruising along. She just came out of nowhere. Shadow break, pay chase corners, no stopping me. That's wonderful. Corner depth, speed star, straight descent. They're all activating. Vodka is just being vodka, like not doing her part. So it's very frustrating to see that. And then I was a little worried right here because of that cap, and like she passed my Ano, and I was just furious. I said, "What the hell?" But my Dodo came in clutch, and it's why I don't think I can make a better Dodo. I think I made her as best as I could be. I would say probably one of the best for at least this cup. And look at this cap that I saw. You know, it just wasn't that great per se. I had more speed because I had full right-handed, I think, fall runner on my Ono. So I'm thinking, it's on? Is that really just destroy me? I also have head on and straight descent, so I had better skills, just not it's on. I don't know if I showed my Mayano here. Nope, I didn't. But my Mayano only has 2 gold skills. I'm thinking of building her one more time because we have 5 borrows, and so I thought 1 or 2 borrows I can use because right now I'm making my Libra parents, and I want to make a really good Narita Bryant and McQueen and Marozensky. So even without borrows, I'm just trying to make them as the ace. But obviously with Marozensky, I'm trying to make a one and done full parent with legacies. It's hard. It is hard. This one, I don't know if I checked anyone. I did see A pluses. All A's. I don't care about that. But the vodka, I was sort of a little, curious. This saying Sky, I thought, what the hell is that? And vodka, I thought, okay, mile S, and it has fall runner and right-handed, so great speed overall, but only cut and drive. I thought this was a bad vodka. You need pump and redshift. Even then, I think redshift might not be as good here. That's why I like Shadow Break more and pump. But right now, my Mayano's second place, which was cool. That's saying Sky, rest in peace, front runners. Is taking the lead for now. And we don't have much time to build new strong aces and parents, because Side Games is not giving us the time. I mean, it's really brutal for people who have jobs and a family to take care of or school. So, but right now, my Mayano second place with Dodo fourth. Mile corners activated, which is very good. Pace chase corners, I was super thrilled. Vodka being 8th place, kind of still irritating me. Mayano activates her ultimate, which is I'm very happy about. Duty of Dignity calls, that was really cool. I think Dodo might activate. No, she's 3rd place. She won't activate, but she did get a Shadow Break though, so Dodo is just gonna speed up at that point. And these two are technically Vodka pops Iron and no stopping me. So now Vodka's also getting it. I think all 3 of them got to top 3, but I can't remember. Head on, which is awesome. At this point, I was very happy. This is the vodka I want to constantly have results for. Home stretch haste, and yes, top 3. So my Mayano is more of a wild horse because my vodka actually has the highest win rate. Follow up with Dodo and then Mayano. So I was very happy about that. I checked this Taki. Just overkill on stamina. I don't know what they're doing right there. Level 1 shooting for victory. This will never win against any decent comp. Power is also low. Wit could have been a bit higher. What else did I check? I think that was it. Moved on. But, these races I still came close by. And I think the first one I mentioned, it was just very close. And I was just shocked. I was like, whoa, that cap almost beat me. And it's a strong cap, but I just, I just have more stats and more skills. Therefore, I should win. Because this is a stat and skill game now more. Even for the Libra Cup, you still want to have very good stats and skills. You just don't want to have 7 skills and think, I'm going to win now because I won't die. No, that's not going to happen. You're going to lose. Taki, this one was pretty good. I said, all right, but Mile A, and there's no right-handed or anything, but it has 4 gold skills. Mile Straightaways is a gamble. 3 gold skills. Mile Haven, changing gears, and it's on. So, overall, a decent Taki, right? Just doesn't have the other thing. This cap was also good, but no Mile S. They had right-handed and left-handed. I have no idea why they got that. Maybe they don't know what cup they're playing. Rushing Gale is also pretty much a gamble. It's not that great. Same thing as Mile Straightaway. So I was like, okay, I'm not worried. This vodka was pretty good. Not stat-wise in mine, But I was like, wow, this is pretty good. And it has red ship, triumph pulse, let's pop iron. So I said, wow, okay, that's, you know. Um, but it does not have many like skills overall. I think it overkilled on the ultimates acceleration that I was looking at. So I thought, okay, it won't beat me. I saw his Daiwa, not even maxed out speed. The S will push it over. Does have right-handed front runner, so it's still pretty fast, but you know, again, just sort of lacking the skill stance. So I thought, okay, I should win this one. The vodka is the only one I'm concerned about, because if she does get in a good position, then I am going to lose. If she doesn't, then I'm fine. So right now, Bourbon. I love Bourbon. I really wish I had a Bourbon. I still might pull for the future Bourbon. I don't care if the front runners are dead. I just want her. So anyways, we see Dodo third with Mayano fourth. I do want my Dodo to be fourth or fifth to proc her ultimate. But that doesn't happen very often. When it does happen, it's like, let's pump some iron. Just accelerates and just starts to sweep the leaderboards. Mayano's fourth. Dodo's a strong second, maintaining it. No one else is catching up, which is unfortunate. And then she activated the Duty of Dignity. I was like, wow, okay, you know. It's kind of funny how my vodka's fifth. She won't proc iron. And then fourth gets there. She might do cut and drive here. I don't know. On your left. No stopping me. That was awesome. Shadow Break, cool. Another ultimate. And then vodka is just actually steamrolling. And then cut and drive activates, which is really good right here. So I was happy about that. And vodka takes it with Dodo right there. And then Mayano fourth. So while I'm happy about that, I just still think like Mayano being fourth and above above, like, you know, in the 20 races she was unranked 9 times. That's a little worrisome. But this Bourbon did pretty good, and I thought, wow, if he had actually better skills like It's On instead of Rushing Gale and level 4 of his ultimate, I think he hit a good Bourbon. I mean, almost, you know, it contended with top 3. This cap was pretty good, but again, I think it was his. I think it was his as well. I don't know why he's getting Rushing Gale. I just don't think that's great. You know, he can get better stuff than that. Same thing for acceleration, just not needed. And then of course, this Taki is actually decently done, right? I mean, at least 1200 speed, so could have been a speed issue right here where all mine have right-handed, I think, fall runners, so I just ultimately will outspeed them. But Taki is the meta, so, you know, if they build a strong Taki, you should get better results. But yeah, so far I'm doing pretty well right now, and I'm actually very happy, even though it's just round 1, right? Round 1 is a joke. Everyone can get to round 2. They should get to round 2, Group A, unless they have like no Umas or they don't play the game very often. Then you should expect to get to Group B. I was looking here. I don't know if I checked this vodka. Maybe I did. It's bad mood. This was good. I saw this cap, overkill on stamina, and then I looked at it. I'm like, this must be for Libra. I don't know, because they're just making it weird. I saw his Taki, same thing. It could be their character, low wit, with swinging Maestro. So maybe they don't know that you don't need recovery skills. I don't know. I don't know what they were going for, what they were trying to do. Sitting right here, Stamina to spare, Calm in the Crown as a pacer. I said Red Ship probably will never proc, and Sheer Victory is not that great for pacers besides Taki herself. So I said, okay, you know, best of luck with that. I saw a San Suzuka. I was like, if that had 1,000 stamina, I would think he would absolutely slaughter people, because that's 1,000 power with 800 stam, you know, but I wasn't too sure. I thought that Sans might win. Who knows? RNG is weird that way. She activates Runaway. I got Shrewd Step. I should have got Ramp Up. You know, I could have removed Shrewd Step and Sympathy, and I would have gotten Ramp Up. So I got at least like one more like mid skill to use besides Pace, Corners, and Mile. But you know, it is what it is. That's just my mistake on that part. Okay, she procs it's on, which is, wonderful because that's going to keep her momentum. She's not going to fall behind, really. And if she does, she has her ultimate to proc, which is even more beautiful. So, Pressure Curvature, Speed Start, Pace Chase Corners. So, Mayano is able to get some more speed. Straight Descent, it's on, no stopping me. So, she activated both of them. That's awesome. Right now, Bolt Shadow Break, which is so in clutch. The Meter Brian is so awesome. Yeah, everyone's proccing their ultimates, the other ultimates, not the ultimates for themselves. This Taki blocked my Dodo, which was insane. I almost lost, which sort of freaked me out because as like, I know my Dodo would have won. I know my Dodo would have won. That Taki had no chance, but she blocked me. And I think I looked at her again and I said, this is just a joke of a Taki. Like, it's not, like 300 wit is a joke. You have less than a 70% chance to proc, but I was like almost worried. I was like, if my vodka was in a bad position or just didn't want to play, that would have been bad. But anyways, that's pretty much it for that, boys. Just kind of wanted to talk about just the reality of the Virgo Cup round 1. It's not so hard. If you make some pretty solid 13Ks, you'll be fine. You just need to have at least 1200 speed, try to get 900 plus power, get some good skills, and you're good to go. So without further ado, thanks for watching. I hope this sort of like little review helps out. I'm not a free to play, but I'm not a large spender either. I just have the good support cards and also parents to use. That way it helps me out. Anyways, take care and have a great day.